It's a Reaction Monday. It's a Reaction Monday, which means we're going to give you the chance to react to what you saw from the Panthers on Friday night. It's a Reaction Monday, meaning we have to react to Bryce Young. It's a Reaction Monday, which means I am very frustrated with the Panthers' offensive line.
Oh, come on.
I'm very frustrated.
I am too.
I think everybody is. Ike Ekwonu, frustrated.
Not Pat Pro. He's trying to look like a pro.
I mean, the thing is, we know he's good. Last year, he started every game, started slow, came on strong at the end, ended with a respectable kind of season-long performance, tied for the fewest pressures allowed by a rookie at his position. Here's the thing. It's a Reaction Monday, so we have to react. We have to be honest. We have to call a spade and say it's not good when it's not good. We have to give everybody their chance. Here's Frank Reich, head coach of the Panthers, with his analysis of the second preseason game.
Was happy with how we approached this for 60 minutes, the intensity, the energy that we played with from start to finish. Obviously, we'll look at the tape. We'll clean the things up that we need to clean up. But happy with how physical we played, with the consistency of that physical play, and then for 60 minutes. We got to clean up some penalties, but other than that, we'll get the execution cleaned up on the tape.
Clean it up. Clean it up, please. Ekwonu, that offensive line, they have to get the mental side of the blocking scheme down, and it has to be quick. Bryce Young cannot be wondering if his blindside protector knows what they're doing. For 2 straight games now, and by the way, yes, they're preseason, right? Take it all with a grain of salt, but that doesn't mean you don't take it. For 2 straight preseason games, Ike Ekwonu has missed blocks with his mind. And they've gotten Bryce Young hit. That's why it's frustrating to me. When Ekwonu, really everyone except for right up the gut, Dexter Lawrence, because Dexter Lawrence was just mauling people, but he's going to do that. He's an interior defensive lineman for the Giants. He's going to do that to a whole bunch of people throughout the entire season, right? If Taylor Moton on the other side, if the big guys up front get their hands on a defender, I'm pretty confident they're going to be fine. It's miscommunications when they're passing off switches. It's miscommunications when Ike Ekwonu dives inside as if he thinks someone else is going to block Kayvon Thibodeau, and then Thibodeau just gets a free run at Bryce Young. Those are the ones that frustrate me. And you know what? I feel like I'm every coach that I ever had. Right? If you get beat, fine. Make your mistake going 110 miles an hour. It's missed assignments that are going to get you, benched. It's missed assignments. It's the mental side of the game. Frank Reich keeps telling us that the playbook is vanilla. They're not showing anything, right? It's preseason. They don't want to give any tips away, no hints away. The playbook is vanilla in the preseason, which should mean that the scheme is not unbelievably complicated. They should know it like the back of their hands. He misheard a call. That was the justification given by Frank Reich. Ike Ekwonu came down and gave Kayvon Thibodeau an unimpeded path to the quarterback because he misheard a call, ducked inside. First of all, what is it like? That's a high school mistake. That's remember the Titans' Louis Lastic. I swear I Omaha'd, Rev. I Omaha'd. I didn't hear it. How about you know what the scheme is supposed to do, and you're looking out there going, wait a second, you want me to go down and inside? That doesn't make a darn bit of sense. Have some common sense. You thought the call made by the center and passed along to you was, hey, let's take our left tackle, dive him inside on a pass play, and leave an edge rusher alone coming off the edge. Even if you had the back there, what do you think's going to happen there with an edge rusher one-on-one with a running back? There was no tight end to help. What is going on? The fact is simple. This is what it is. Bryce Young can't get hit. That's it, right?
Agreed.
I don't care if you're getting beat because the guy across from you is better than you. You can't let it happen, right? That's why you're paid. I don't care if it's miscommunication. I don't care if it's missed assignments. I don't care if you misheard a call. The best, don't let that stuff happen. If you just do your job, I'm confident in Bryce Young. He's actually making me more and more confident in him as each play and each series goes on.
Agreed.
So just give him the basics of what your job is, and he'll be fine.
I really liked how when nothing was there in this past game, he was able to make things happen on his feet.
He threw some away, which is him saying, I know what the defense is trying to do. I know the play we have called. Our play is not going to work. Let me see the next play, right? I liked when he got in panic situations, when he fell down in the backfield, popped back up, rolls to his right, doesn't make a bad situation worse, gives Adam Thielen a chance. Right, throws a ball that Adam Thielen might be able to make a spectacular play on, but you knew a defensive player wasn't going to get his hands on it. Like, he did so much well. If you just block the guy you're supposed to block, he can deal with everything else. Here's Bryce Young on reading the blitz on a pass that ended up with a 15-yarder to Mingo.
That's just credit to the coaches preparing us. We were kind of in the in between type of week. It wasn't a game plan week. We still ran stuff that was training camp stuff for us, but we watched a little stuff, going up against defense coordinator like Wink. Obviously, you want to go in there a little prepared. So we were kind of in the middle, but still, even with that, Coach is doing a great job of talking through some things these last couple of days, us getting the same page for that. So, just lean on the coaches for that.
I love it. Your rookie quarterback beating the blitz with your rookie wide receiver. All right, now your offensive line with, almost decade in the league at center, second-year player at tackle, rotating cast of guards. Taylor Moton's been in the league for a while. Like, give me those guys making all of those plays. Coach them up, coaches. Missed assignments up front right now are the most frustrating thing I've seen from the Panthers.
It's also clear this offensive line is hurting without the presence of Austin Corbett.
Yes, but again, it would be one thing if whoever was replacing Corbett was just getting beat, right? It's like, all right, our best guy isn't out there, and now we have to play with our backup, and, you got to work around that. That'd be fine. But why can your backup not understand the calls on a vanilla offense? Right? Why can't your backup be tutored by the center that's been in there for a long time, and Bradley Bozeman, as far as being in the league for a long time, been with the Panthers now for over a year? Like why can't those guys, the mental side of things, be just as good as the starters? Like, I get it, right? If you replace, we'll use a basketball analogy. If you replace your 7'2" starting center with a 6'8" backup center, he's not going to block as many shots. I still want him standing in the right place on defense. That offensive line is sandbagging, right? This isn't like, it's the preseason. It's just because you call it basic play, you want to execute it as well as you can in the preseason.
Of course.
Like, I'm not going to try as hard because it's the preseason. That's not how it works. It's frustrating. Especially because Bryce Young, in whatever opportunities he's been given by that offensive line, looks like the real deal, or at least hasn't shown himself not to be the real deal.